At first I was going to do this video all super pretty and overly professional, but you know what? Let me just get down the nitty gritty and talk to the people. Just talk to you normally instead of trying to sell you on something. So this is my tabletop RPG, Rising Legends. It's my labor of love. I've been working on this game for over 20 years, and it was based on my love for tabletop RPGs when I first started playing Buck Rogers, Gamma World, later on D&D, a tiny bit of Vampire Masquerade. What this is, it's pretty much an amalgamation of everything I love about tabletop role-playing games and also video games, and those being specifically RPGs such as Final Fantasy. I took the time to create a tabletop system which integrates those things into this. And one of the problems that I wanted to meet when creating Rising Legends was to create a role playing game that you could play solo. Nowadays, it's very hard sometimes to get a consistent group to meet up with you and to play the game. So, what I did was in this specific role playing game was create a table which has a specific oracle that you use rolling D100. And before you start playing, you can activate a solo roleplay adventure generator based on the tables here, all of them rolling a 12-sided dice 4 times. The only thing you guys need to play this game is a full set of polyhedral dice that you usually get from your local game store, and just filling out the character sheet that is behind here. Creating a character takes about 10 to 15 minutes. The process is very straightforward. I'm assuming that those of you who are looking at this Kickstarter video right now are already pretty much veterans of role-playing games, so I'm not going to patronize you with how a role-playing game is, what it is, and how it works, and all that, because you're already here. You're obviously looking for something new, and I'm hoping that I can provide that for you. For those of you that are brand new to the genre, this is something where you can literally immerse your imagination in and get to playing. There's no constant tedious rules. There's no need for rules learning. It's all about game mechanics and getting to play the game immediately, whether you're by yourself or with a group of friends and family. This is a genre agnostic system, meaning that you can take this system and play any type of game you want. Whether you want to play a game of Pokemon, My Little Pony, or if you want to relive adventures in Firefly or Star Trek or Star Wars, you could take this system and play all of those games. Or for you homebrewers out there, you could complete your own world based on the system that is here in this mini zine. Now, as you see, this is just a mini zine. This is a quick start guide, and this is part of the Kickstarter ZineQuest that's going on right now. So this is this is a small zine, but it has everything you need to get started to play. There's nothing left out. You have your species here, your basic skills, and and all of the ways that you can craft your character. I have sample character classes here, but technically this is a game with no classes, meaning that you can build any kind of character that you want. That's awesome. I mean, I've always wanted to play a game where I could craft the kind of character I want. There's no alignment, because to me, alignment kind of serves no purpose. Just like life, nobody's perfectly good, no one's perfectly evil. It just all depends on the choices you make, and this game allows you to do that. There's other things here that are quite different. From Final Fantasy, I enjoy the limit break system. I thought it was one of the best things ever made, and so I really worked hard to create a system to put that into my game. Now, it's not called Limit Break, of course, because copyright and all that jazz, but it is called Hyper Attacks, and I go into detail into what that is here. You can, when it comes to leveling up, you level up by milestones, not by experience points. You need to accomplish things in the game in order for your character to become better, such as life, right? Combat mechanics are quite different and very simplified. This is based on a pool of points that you could pull from your character sheet in order for your rolls to go the way you want them to. Rolling one simple D20 dice and rolling a complexity score that is made in multiples of 3, you can meet or beat those expectations. I have chases in my game as well. You know, car chases, vehicles. That tends to be pretty boring in standard RPGs, but creating a chase system, hopefully that'll make it a little bit more fun for you guys. Here in Rising Legends, again, solo play is a huge aspect of the game, and it's something that sets this role-playing system apart from so many others that are out there now. There are solo play mechanics in the solo play oracle here again, which tells you how to do it. You also have questions for solo exploration that you can ask that are straightforward, get right to the point, and get you going. Sidekicks can also join you on your quest as well. Another mode that is different, that again is reminiscent of most video games or RPGs that you play, is something called exploration mode. Now, you can create your character and deck them out with all the goodies that you want to if you want, which is perfectly fine. Especially if you're a beginner, that's something you might want to do. But perhaps you want to build a character from the ground up, where the only thing that he or she has is a dagger and the clothes they got on their back. And you learn and you get new skills based on all the decisions you make in the game. And that's called exploration mode. It's more of a hard, more difficult mode that you could play either solo or with a group of people, depending on who your oracle or those more familiar with tabletop RPGs, your DM or GM. In this game also I have foraging and synthesis. You can create items. I personally play a game solo where my character is a shop owner who goes on foraging expeditions every 4 to 6 months. And those are his adventures. So you could definitely do that. And it takes advantage of all of these systems in the game. I have an example of playback here, which you can read to kind of help you give you an idea of how the game is played. And also a character sheet here. Also in the back is a sample one-page adventure, The Domicile of Abbot Lenomer, which you could play solo or with a group as well. So this is Rising Legends Quick Start Guide. There's a lot packed in here in such a small zine. I really hope you guys will take the time to enjoy the game, and I enjoy feedback as well to help make the game better. The official game will be out in 2026, as I'm currently now creating the art for the game and also putting the book together. So this is Rising Legends, and I hope you guys will be willing to support it on Kickstarter, as most of the funds for this will be going towards the final production of the main book here. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk with you guys later. Take care.